And we are live. It is 8:01 p.m. Eastern, 7:01 p.m. Central, 1:01 a.m. in China Guitar Skeptic Mike's bedroom. Sleep well, China Mike. Welcome to the Sunday Night Hang. I'm Ben. This is my channel. And tonight I'm hanging with Albus Band, a great band out of Crook County, Illinois. I've had the pleasure of seeing these gents perform live in studio. Does that make sense? Live in studio? Yeah, actually, that's the apropos term. And I won't use another word that big the rest of the night. We've got Aaron, we've got Eddie, we've got Alex, we've got Albus in the house. Welcome, gents.
Hey, thank you for having us.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Yes.
What are we drinking?
We'll let everybody jump on in before we do roll call. I'm drinking from Australia, Yellowtail Merlot. Yep, Yellowtail Merlot.
It's good cheap wine, bro. Cool.
We're drinking.
It ain't cheap.
We're drinking Murica Miller, the High Life.
Oh, you gotta do it. Gotta do it. Nice. So, and I see Aaron typed in the chat there. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to his channel. They're putting out some new material. We're going to be talking about the new EP that's out. Brian Landry says, nice shirt. Yeah, thank you. Tim at TL Pedals, represent.
Oh, there's Marsman. That's who let us borrow the Princeton and the SG Junior. Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, let's see. Who do we got? Now, see, the first I see officially in the chat here is Charles75N saying, okay, I beat Absolute Mayhem this time. Well, you did and you didn't. The comment disappeared, but Mayhem left a comment at 12:21 p.m. today.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So there, we got that. We've got Sandra Pokerney. I always mess up her name. Lovely Sandra in the chat. Amp Top Demos is in the house. Martin Lemaire. Bent Tom, the Wild Man.
Jason.
We got Terry's Triple G.
These are the ones saying hi to us.
Moderator to the stars. There's Absolute Mayhem. JP Page 2. Big G. Gary Tholander's in the house. Lonnie. We've got BC Rich 581. I've got my cursor sticking. Thomas Santiago. George Lackey. Brian Landreth. Albus Band. Oh, must be a troll. I don't know. Jimmy Biter. Half Ace. Great Vanzini. Blackjack Guitar Nut. My knees hurt.
Comment is us.
Jay Steen. George Lackey, if I didn't mention George already. Edwin Crane, Guitar Man 45. Yeah, we already got 33 people in here.
Yeah.
That's like a gig for me when I gigged.
Yeah. Well, there's no gigs right now, so I was like, that'd be a hell of a gig if you manage that now.
Guess what? Gigging has started in Toronto.
Really?
Yes, it was quite interesting. It was an acoustic duo, and they were both behind drum shields, it looked like.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So, you're mic'd, so it doesn't matter. Just the shield right now. Either that or they just look like the best action figures ever.
I mean, whatever you got to do to play live. We've got some friends that have been playing out, and I know the outdoor shows haven't been as much of a contentious subject, but there's been a couple, I think, right, that have been indoors. And
yeah, and I don't really want to get into that.
yeah, those have been fire starters.
Yeah, there's been a bit of that going on here. Not like a full-on rib fest, but say a local business does a little deal all outside. They'll have a band playing off to the side or something like that. But the interesting thing, too, was on my buddy's gig last night in Toronto, he said because there's no dancing allowed, that the crowd just sat there and actually paid attention to the music, and you weren't just a jukebox.
That's all.
Like, they were like, holy crap, like everyone's actually paying attention.
Who dancing?
There's Brother James in the house, JJ's House of Jam.
Oh, JJ, the man, the myth, the legend. So JJ plays in a band. That's who we stayed with in Anaheim. And he plays in a band, and their lead singer is the old lead singer from the Screaming Trees.
Except it isn't.
Art Flanagan?
Or wait, not Screaming Trees. Which one is it? Is it
Josh Paskowitz from The Flies.
The Flies? Even better. Got you where I want you.
Funny enough, I was chatting with the JJ earlier today because we were hanging out in Pete Thorne's live stream talking Soundgarden, and someone in the chat brought up Stonehill. They do a great Soundgarden type sound and vibe. And so I took a screenshot, sent it to JJ. I'm like, just so you know, this is happening in Pete Thorne's chat right now.
They've got a band called Stonehill, and he was listening to our demos before they were mastered when I was out there, and I was hearing them, like, their live recordings, and I was like, oh my God, like, if this economy ever opens back up, we'll be doing some fly dates, dude, because we can get to and from Cali for like $200, use their gear, vice versa. They can fly out here and use our gear.
Yeah.
I mean, me and JJ would walk to NAMM every day, like harmonizing Alice in Chains. It was wonderful.
That's the best game.
It was awesome.
And we have a neighbor of James in the chat here to FSU.
Oh,
Sean
boy.
Pierce Johnson in the house.
Sean Pierce Johnson. That's sexy so-and-so. Where's he at? Hold on. Now I'm going to scroll
He
back.
said hello. Hey, you weirdos.
Oh, well, if he said, hey, you weirdos, then he is definitely here, yeah.
Yes. We know it's not Cinda using his account.
No, that's true. That's you, motherfucker. God, I love Sean.
We gotta love Sean.
Fuck shit up. Oh,
I was going to say that.
I'm sorry.
Never
I'm
mind.
not hip to all the kids' acronyms nowadays.
Kids.
Yeah. None of us.
Yeah, no,
I'm just going to let that one go.
Yeah, you should.
We got Fruitcake Tony in the house. Awesome. Everyone should check out Fruitcake Tony's channel. He does a show every Saturday at, I believe, 4 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. He and co-host Steve Rosen, yes, that's Steve Rosen,
Nice.
do a whole thing. And every week they talk about a different band. Fruitcake Tony shows off some merch. The one I watched yesterday was on Black Sabbath. So Tony showing off backstage passes from Black Sabbath, a variety of guitar picks he's collected from the band. Then they touched on Deep Purple. So he had a bunch of Richie Blackmore's picks.
That's wicked.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
Two ridiculously cool bands. That
Brian from Oregon
for being here currently. I mean,
Hey, Aaron.
in the world without Sabbath.
We got Brian from Oregon in the chat. You got to meet him right after I performed at LPD's display. He was hanging out there during that.
Yes, I did.
He and his lovely wife, I believe.
I also,
And if it wasn't his wife, she was definitely lovely. Just saying. I'm just assuming wife.
and then a year ago this time I met Mickey Settlemeyer, but I was so torched that I ignored him for the half hour that he was there, and then I realized he was there to talk to us, and I had to apologize for I was so.
Except that wasn't Mickey Studelmeyer either. You're 0 for 2 tonight.
Oh, that was Brack Stubblefield. Good God.
See? Now who's doing what off? Like,
I didn't get the nap that I told them I was going to take.
that and you didn't do the proper pre-show diet like the other 3 of us, probably.
Well, that's true. That's true.
This is what I'm saying.
I basically went, had the kids, got cleaned up, went and got Alex. Now I'm here.
And we want to shout out, we got Dwight Bailey in the chat, my lovely sister Amanda. Janice is here.
What's up, Steve?
Miller.
Hello.
We got quite the crowd here, all right. 48 people.
Janice Lala left us a wonderful comment on our new song. She said, radio worthy.
Oh, nice.
That was super sweet of her. So thank you, Janice.
Yes. And Janice is a great supporter of this community.
Origato.
What they said.
Yes. And I did get to hear some of the finalized product today. I'm digging it. I'm definitely digging it. Hey, you know, when you played me the rough tracks back in January, I was like, dude, this is lipsticks and mascara. Like, Eddie, you must have had a pretty easy time with the mix downs, I would like to think. Because from what I heard back in January, I was just like, dude, this is already like close. It was just tweaking, I think, right?
No, it took me a lot of mixing.
Oh, fine. Throw me out under the bus. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm too OCD. I think it sounds pretty okay though.
It sounds freaking great. Dude, BB, okay, I know BB's not here. I talked to BB Ninja earlier. So Beeves was asking me today, like, what'd you guys use to record? Because this sounds excellent. You know, Beeves is in the studio game.
Yeah, big time.
And I was telling him, and he's like, sounds awesome. Whoever recorded this did a great job. And I was like, yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
What'd Laz say? What's up, my brother from another mother and father? Hey, what's up, Laz, you bald bastard? I met Laz while I was out there, too. He is north. What is he, San Francisco area?
Yeah, Bay Area.
Yeah, north.
Oh, I forget the name of the town now. But I did see, yes, we do have to correct this here. Where is it? There we go. Janice clarifies, and also a participant in the community.
Yes.
So if you aren't already subscribed to Janice's channel, everyone should check out Janice as well.
She plays quite a bit from what I've seen. Well,
She likes to rock a Telecaster. So, you know.
Nothing wrong with Tellies.
Hey, we got butt cheeks in the chat. Brenda B squared.
Dude, some of these screen names are amazing. Brendan
Yes, they are.
He calls them butt cheeks.
Yeah, I didn't give him the nickname.
His screen name is My Knees Hurt.
Fruitcake Tony.
My Knees Hurt. That's the greatest name ever.
Well, because they do.
The older I get, the more that rings true.
Yeah. Well, be like him. Do a decade of BMX racing.
Well, I didn't do that. I just
Got it.
carried 4 orange 4x12s all across this country.
Yeah.
But that messed up my back, my elbow, more than my knees.
I hear you. Nice, nice. So, yes, if you guys got any questions for myself or definitely for the band, 35 years of BMX stunts. There we go.
It's insanity. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't checked it out, we have the first 2 songs. We have a 4-song EP called When Roads Become Rivers. First 2 songs came out. Talking to Ghosts came out about a week ago, and then East Winds came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna continue to release each track every Friday for the next 2 weeks because it's a 4-song EP, and it's on every major streaming platform. So whatever you use, you can find it, follow it, buy it if you want. If not, we do upload them onto our YouTube channel, so you can listen to them there. Subscribe, leave comments. Like most of the people I'm seeing here have left comments that have listened to it, and that's awesome.
And share it around. Share it around like you would Aaron.
Oh,
Hey.
And Bandcamp. We'll have Bandcamp soon.
yes.
Wait
There
for
we go.
Wait for it.
Finally. Comment
it.
comment from Alex.
That's
There we are.
One.
That's not true. You're the quiet one.
That's why I said that.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense then. I was like, me?
Aaron's definitely the most talkative, though.
Yeah.
You think?
Ben, no.
I rode to Nashville with him. I'm aware.
You make it out like Ben doesn't have.
But I love it. I love it. It's a quality that I love in people.
Ben has videos that are online of him and I in Nashville just pissed up and just.
Twisted.
They're the best videos I've ever seen. They're hilarious.
Aaron likes to talk. What?
Hey, I was voted most talkative in high school. Oh, that's Nick. Hey, what's up, KB?
We got Metalhead Hippie here as well. Good to see you, man. Actually, Metalhead Hippie, I'm just going to say, because he's been I'm doing some great community stuff as well, posting a lot of people's stuff from different channels. Maybe Metalhead Hippie will show one of Albus Band's videos on his channel. He's on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern.
That would be awesome.
Chris Bevan, good to see you, man. Unfucking believable.
That is probably the best name ever. Unfucking believable. Look how it's spelled.
Yeah, so, what the fuck?
See, I'm already figuring, I'm not making any money tonight, so I'll drop an F-bomb.
Yeah.
We might get a super chat out of pity. Or actually, better yet, become a channel member. I added 2 more emojis tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Retro. Not for those kids, Alex.
Oh, Terry, thanks. Terry just shared.
Oh.
He shared the link to our
Hey,
channel.
Yeah, he's been sharing them.
Has he? Well, Terry, you're a saint.
I was just
Awesome.
goofing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was really cool today. China Mike, I know a lot of you follow CGS. He gave a couple of shout outs and had me send him the songs, and he's gonna feature them on a future Sunday live that he's doing. So
Right. Now, question, because I thought it might have been lost in translation. The tracks you sent me, were those the masters or backing tracks?
Masters.
Okay. Eddie, do you still have a copy without vocals of any of the tracks?
Yeah.
There's
All
your.
I would love to grab a couple of those to use in demos.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Without the vocals?
Yeah.
So he's got
Okay.
backing tracks.
So I can noodle over top of them and stuff because I dig your guys' grooves big time, right? So I was thinking that before, and I still have that. Now that you have your stuff out, once everything's out, I'm gonna put together that little video I shot that when we were all in the SUV.
Oh, that was awesome, yeah.
It's gonna be so Beastie Boys. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just gonna be very Beastie Boys.
I think I
Yeah.
told you about that when we were out in California and he was like shooting scenic stuff and our demo, the EP was playing the
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, "Can I use this?" And I was like, "No, because it's not out
Oh,
yet."
yeah, because it wasn't out yet.
But now it's out, so absolutely.
And then I said, "Let me finish. Once it's released, you're like, oh yeah, fill your boots."
do your thing, man.
And I want to shout out Metalhead Hippie for the pity donation. That should cover our F-bombs for the night.
Thank you.
And Laz just being a wild man.
Oh, thanks, Laz. We can happily drink. We can drink over here.
Cheers. Salud.
I need another beer.
There's Mickey Stuttlemeyer, who Aaron did not meet last year.
No, I meant Brad.
Yeah. Although, you know what? We never know. You may have met Mickey before, and we just don't know it.
That's entirely likely.
Yep. Okay, I see some people using the new emojis. Because all I see is in our chat, it'll just say like the initials or the names I gave to the emojis. But somebody just threw up the keep on trucking dude.
That's awesome.
Oh, this fucking guy said right here.
Just spreading some love because as soon as Aaron appeared in the video, it was automatically. That's true, Nick. That's true. Thank you.
It's so true. Like literally, if I go into YouTube Studio and I filter it by monetization, if I go to limited no advertising revenue, it's all me and Aaron.
Oh yeah. I see you sons of bitches.
Okay, and we do have confirmation you have not, in fact, met Mickey.
Okay, there you go.
Channel member Mickey.
Ben Tom, he's got some.
Damn. What?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sons of bitches.
Well, okay, now I realize you guys are an indie band, but this isn't the pay per play.
Oh, it's true. The way I look at it is, yeah. Oh, Big G, the swear jar. You know all about that.
Yes, he does.
Every time me and Big G get on here, it really goes off the rails.
Yeah, see, this is what I see on screen, folks. Horns, a toque, and more.
Now it's officially been paid for. We can swear as much as we fucking want.
Oh, yeah.
We earned it.
Shit.
Really? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Wait, what just happened?
So after like X number of swears within the first, 10 minutes or whatever, they demonetize your video.
Oh.
Which sucks for Ben, but everybody's chipping in money to make sure that Aaron can say fuck as much as he wants. Ben Tom is my guy.
That's amazing. I didn't know this is a thing.
Yeah,
So great.
we're donating money. That's why I donated $5 and said, yeah.
Wonderful.
And as Aaron knows,
best community.
all this money pretty much goes into me coming out and visiting like you guys and shit like that. This is how I pay for NAMM trips. And speaking of which, it's not official, but NAMM ain't going to happen in January.
Well, there's no way, dude.
Because I don't know if you knew, they canceled CES last week.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. There was
So if they cancel CES, they're going to cancel NAMM.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, we were healthy last year and almost died. So, although I'm convinced I was already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was a solid 8 out of 10 the whole week. I was never perfect, but I never got sick. Whereas
I have
you
no
were-
idea how you pulled that off, but yeah.
So apparently, yeah, that happens, Les. We are a bad influence.
Rick says he's swearing more around the house because of us. I blame you.
I blame you.
We both blame him.
Really?
Oh, shit. Alex is here.
We got Mr. Mark Taft in the house, roadie and good friend.
What's up, Taft?
SPJ says NAMM ain't happening next year, and I'm okay with that. You know, it's weird because this year is kind of flying by in a sense that I don't think I'd miss it as much.
No,
Like, it doesn't seem like it's already been like 7-8 months since we hung out.
the thing that's messed up is like I feel like I missed Summer NAMM, last month. That one hit close to home because it was like, God damn it, that was my like mid-year reprieve.
Oh yeah.
But once you don't get that mid-year reprieve, it's kind of like, well, I mean, if I gotta drag this rock up the mountain, I'll drag this rock up the mountain, and then you just keep going. Plus, I have hopes that whenever the next one happens, my hope is to take all of us out to NAMM.
Nice.
Which would be.
And Janice says, "Shucks, I love those NAMM videos." I know you do. Janice comments on like every NAMM vlog I've ever done, and I enjoy doing that stuff. Because before I was doing it, like Aaron knows, I binge watching all of Rhett and RJ's travel vlogs. Like
I'm wearing a Rhett Scholl t-shirt.
Right.
I can't see it because it's dark as shit. But yeah, I'm wearing a Rhett Scholl t-shirt.
I'm wearing a shirt. It's Soften the Glare. Incredible band featuring Ryan Martini, one of the bassists of all time.
Oh, that's the dude from
and
Mud
he's
Band.
such a sweetheart.
That's
He's
the guy from
an
Mud Band.
incredible dude. He's a hero of mine.
Says the bass player.
Nick says, I feel like if NAMM doesn't happen until next summer, it will have more of an impact than it typically is. Yeah, especially if we know that there's going to be a summer NAMM, people will hold stuff back.
I feel like whatever the next time NAMM happens is going to be, whether it's in the summer or the following January, please not, but it's going to be massive. You know what I mean? People will have, because originally I think the concern was, oh no, nobody's going to have NAMM. They're not going to come out with these new things. But realistically, the music business has done better than ever during this pandemic. So it's like, that's money they've been able to put in their coffers and save towards research and development and to put towards those booths. So I think when NAMM does come back, it's going to be bigger and better than ever.
Yeah. Apparently, Mayhem thinks I enjoy doing NAMM videos under the influence. I enjoy doing everything under the influence. I enjoy life under the influence.
I owe Dave Friedman a bottle of booze. Don't let me forget that. He told
Brian
me.
loved my Stuck in Chicago chats in 2019. I didn't. Considering I met this crazy bastard like a week or two later.
Yeah, if you'd have known me then, it wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah, because I'd be like, dude, flight just got canceled. I'm stuck in Chicago. You'd be like, oh, I'll be there in an hour because allow for double time due to the fact it was a snowstorm.
You said doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Yeah,
I was going to say something.
It was awesome. He goes, doo-doo.
See, Sean's always looking at the big picture. He looks past the beer garden. See, that's the thing. We don't.
Sean, you're a better product.
Yes. If you want to see how to do demos the correct way, watch Sean Pierce Johnson. If you want to see him done incorrectly, the guy who forgets to tune the guitar, 20% of my demos?
Hey, man, you're
reminding people to tune.
It's true.
Yep.
People need to be reminded to tune.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Mitch Heyman? We had Mitch on here last week.
Yeah, I saw the replay. I got to see Mitch on there. He had a ridiculously sweet brand new telly that he got. Happy retirement, brother.
Yes, very nice. Very nice.
So what's everyone else up to?
Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing. We got 59 people watching.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
Everyone having a decent weekend in the middle of the plague?
I was talking to my nieces last week. I asked them if they're excited for March Breakdown. They are. They're very excited for March Breakdown because that's when everything happened. It coincided. They started March Break a few days early here, and they haven't been back. Restringing the Navigator and the Les Paul. Nice.
Yeah. Marsman just said he loves how we put our stamps on the song. Each one of us kind of interplay. Yeah, I mean, Ben made the same comment when he saw us play live. We're not really ever on the same note. You know,
yeah,
in the same part of the fretboard, but it works.
Yeah, just in the same
key, same note, but not the same spot.
Within
or at least complementary notes.
In the same realm.
Yeah. Yeah, like Alex might not be playing the root, but he'll play the the relative whatever. I don't know. It's some theory bullshit. I think Alex is just giving her high as fuck, and it works. I was just like,
no, I don't know theory for the. I mean, like I know very little theory.
Just keep moving your finger until it matches the other.
Yeah, like you guys are kind of like the Melvins meets Primus in a sense. Like Primus, everyone's kind of doing their own thing, but it works. And I was just like,
Mars knows
what's going on, but I like it.
One that lent us the 66.
Oh,
that tricky bastard.
yeah.
Yes, thank you to Mars. We used his
good.
1966 Princeton paired with a 12-inch reissue Princeton that my friend Gio let us borrow. The bass was done on a 1977 Music Man RD head that Stannis let us borrow. And it was a thing of beauty. So if you haven't checked out the songs, please do, because even if you don't like the style of music, I think you'll like how they sound. They were.
We've got welcome Terry Morrow in the chat.
Terry Morrow.
Oh no.
Nice. He says, "Tell me about making the wrecked or rekid influences, processes, etc."
What are these damn slang terms?
Did he say record?
I think.
Maybe he said, "Tell me about making a record."
Yeah.
The record.
Terry. Okay, let's stop. Terry is the best guitar player I know.
Hated my cousin Doug.
Let's be honest. He's the best guitar player you know.
Maybe.
Name one better. I'm putting you on the spot.
I can't think of a lot of guitarists right now.
Okay. Terry Morrow is the best guitar player I know. What about you?
It's pretty good though.
Pretty good. Okay, yeah, Terry's unbelievable.
Check
He
out
did
my,
the artwork for East Winds.
check out my other band, the Reaganomics, that Terry is in.
Yeah. But you guys totally
Reaganomics plug, yeah.
But you guys totally don't like let Terry go.
You guys
ape
roll.
shit because you're playing like poppy punk songs.
No, we just write cool songs.
I want
mean,
Terry. I want to watch. I just want to
There's
watch
a
Terry.
solo.
I think Eddie answered, no, we just write cool songs. Like,
Yeah, it is a good. It's
That's it.
true. I
that's
just
all you
want to
need
watch Terry play though. Like I watched Terry when he got his degree. He did like a classical recital type piece
Yeah,
where
yeah.
he sat on stage. I must have watched that 10 times. Unbelievable guitar player.
Yeah, he's awesome.
nice.
Nick, I will introduce you to Terry, but it's going to make you want to stop playing guitar. I'm just telling you in advance. It's that good.
Chris Bevins asking, gods of rock and roll, study at the feet of Ronnie Wood.
What's he saying?
Check out, I've got my own album to do. Great album.
Terry 3G says he's definitely not the best guitar player. No, you're not Terry Morrow. That's true.
So Ben Tom asks, yet again, I love that Green Monster artwork for East Winds.
Oh, thanks, dude. Can you grab that picture over there on the nightstand? See that?
Oh, shizzle.
I'll show the original. So as many of you know, I have twins, boy-girl, that are going to be 6 this month.
That's right.
And I'm a big fan of Dinosaur Jr., and they always have these like hand-drawn artworks. And we were going back and forth. Aw, Terry, you sweet man. We were going back and forth on what should we do for the artwork because it's a very serious title and a lot of serious words. And it was kind of like, well, do we do a really serious album cover? Do we do a serious video? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of cliche. Do you want to be so dramatic? So then we were like, well, what if we just had one of my kids draw something? And my daughter loves to draw things, and she came up with this.
Nice. Hang on. Hold it up once more. I'm going to present you. There you go. Nice.
Which that ended up being the artwork for the new EP.
Beautiful.
It's also really cool and cute to see a 6-year-old see her own stuff pop up on YouTube because it popped up on her recommended videos today when she was watching God knows what. Popped up as a recommended video, and she was like, hey, I did that. And I'm like,
Oh, okay. Chris Bevan says the band The Gods. Godz. I'm not familiar with them. I got to check them out.
Tom, I knew there's many reasons that I love you, but Jay Mascis being one of your favorite guitarists of all time falls right in line with why I love you.
Yep.
He is one of my favorite.
And Aaron, do you remember my favorite fun fact about Jay? The fact he only learned how to palm mute in the last 3 years.
Oh, yeah, that was funny, yeah. I saw that video.
The guy's been famous since I was in high school.
They were like,
and
palm mute, and
he's
he's like,
learned how to
he's like, how did you do that? And they're like, what, palm mute? And he's like, yeah, how did you make the dun 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 dun? That was hilarious. Yeah.
I just like to say on the record that I think the best guitar player I know is Greg Altock.
Oh my God. Now we have controversy. That's the other guitar player in his other band with Terry.
Well, I wonder why. He's in the chat. Welcome, Greg. Welcome, Terry. And feel free to both subscribe.
It's funny as hell.
Maybe if they both also subscribe, then we'll have the Reaganomics on for an episode. I'm just
Not
saying.
a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea.
And we got SD Design in the house. Good to see SD. Half Ace loves Dinosaur Jr. as well.
Dude, Dinosaur Jr. rules.
I mean, who doesn't? If you don't, you're a fool.
All right, Aaron, if you're such a big Dinosaur Jr. fan, how did they get the name Dinosaur Jr.?
I watched this in a documentary. I don't know. I just remember that their credence is to always be the loudest band.
Okay. Well, it's pretty straightforward. There was already a band called Dinosaur who asked them to stop using the name. So they just went, all right, well, we're the newer Dinosaur, so we're Dinosaur Jr.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Hey, 802 Blues in the house. Good to see you.
Tom, you met Jay on the last tour with your buddy Chris, who's in a wheelchair. Jay looked at my friend and says, nice chair, dude.
Nice. That is correct. My sister used to steal my Dinosaur Jr. t-shirt, which I still have.
I just am happy that they're making a new record right now. My buddy O told me that at NAMM because he does front of house for them and for the Melvins and the Pixies, and he shoots a lot of photos for them. But I'm excited that they have a new record that they're working on. But my favorite thing about Jay was when his Squier Jazzmaster came out. I picked it up. I'm like, this is amazing. This is not a Squier. And then I go home and I'm looking into it, and there's an interview where they're like, so the neck doesn't feel like a Squier. How did you get that to happen? And Jay, in typical Jay fashion, is like, I told them if it was going to be a Squier, it couldn't feel like a Squier. And I was like, of course.
Yeah.
Of course that's all you did.
John asked, did I miss much? Is there a transcript? Can I get a summary? We've been just shooting the breeze.
Lawrence Petross.
The album.
We know about LPD pedals. That's the Vermin that I have on my board, that Phoenix Fuzz that you used when we recorded, that little preamp pedal that you used when we recorded. We know all about LPD.
See, now that's an interesting concept, Sean. He's asking how much weed he thinks Jay's smoked over the years. I don't know if he does a whole lot because he was straight edge for a long time.
I think he's straight edge. I don't know if that's a quasi new revelation.
It's hard for people to believe that Zappa was, but he was. He was just far out.
Yeah, same deal.
God bless him.
Yes.
Hey, Ricky Compton. SD's got some coffee in him. Good, good, good. We got Lawrence in the chat. See, I keep missing everybody coming in initially, but I see everybody saying hey to them. And that's the great thing about the community, because if I miss somebody jumping in, there's a nice block of about 4 greetings in a row.
Yeah, I show 55 people watching right now.
I'm showing 56 on my end here.
And 35. Thumbs up.
Not too shabby.
Nice job, people.
Zang.
Thank you.
The feel button. Greetings. Hip Metalworks.
The feel button. Do you think that's female genitalia related? I mean, what else is the feel button? Think of seriously. Give me another feel button. Anyone got one? I ain't got one.
Zappa with coffee and cigarettes. Exactly.
I'm totally picturing.
Of course he did. Of course. Like, this is so Jay Massis. When I met Jay, he offered me a salad.
Of
course he did.
I'm totally picturing.
He'd be like, "Hey, do you want this salad?"
Exist. No, it's probably true. Oh, I've said way worse than that, dude.
Well,
trust me, way worse. He thought clitoris was going to be a bad thing for me to say, Ben.
I didn't say that.
That's basically what he implied. I've said way worse.
The heart.
Cool.
True.
Vape Nation.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. Quick question on a wad pedal inductor with 4 legs. Can I cut the 2 unused legs off to clear the PCB? Good question, Ben Tom. Yes.
You're
now,
saying
Lawrence will say no.
I was like, you're saying yes, but I have a feeling you're guessing.
See, now Lawrence is actually taking this. He says, "Let me look." See, that's smart.
He wants to know, on a wah pedal inductor with 4 legs, can I cut the unused 2 legs off to clear the PCB? I would imagine as long as none of them are being used to ground the thing, sure, why not?
Exactly. However, if anyone's watched any of my repair videos, they know, don't listen to me.
Well, I mean, you do have a tendency to solder your own hair into the joint, but that's cool.
Yep. Yep. Every time I solder, ends up in burnt fingers and cursing.
Hey, Laz, I miss you too, dude. Glad I cracked you up, man. Glad somebody's laughing.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that comment, Tom, other than the fact to say that, yeah, I read that.
Wait, is she hot?
Out of all the chat messages I've ever read, that's definitely one of them.
I mean, fair question.
Tone hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, tone hair.
Ben's got the tone hair there, man. Check that shit out. He's got fantastic hair.
I just never cut it. Well, I did cut it once. That was dumb.
You cut your hair once? What year was that?
Before I went out to NAMM in 2019.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I cut off like, I don't know, that much.
Yeah.
Then again, it'd be down my waist now otherwise.
That's true. It's true. Ben Tom says he's the ugly one, but I would never call my sister hot. Well, I can appreciate that. Doesn't mean she's not hot, though.
Sound Propeller Patrick's in the house. SD Design says Philip Knight has a lot of guitars. Yes, he does. But I think Tone King has more.
I have a belly button. How about that, SD Design? It's true, I do.
Laz claims to have had long hair at one time.
Really? This is bald as I am.
SD says Pete Thorne has a ton of pedals. That he does.
SD has mastered the obvious.
Question for Bent Tom. Sister's phone number?
Oh, boy. Who put that?
Well, you just said his sister looks like Drew Barrymore, so I'm like...
Oh, well then...
That
was you that said that, right? Smart man.
Yeah.
Better question. Is she single?
Yes.
I'm telling you, dude, there's supposed to be this hot chick that I saw that delivers FedEx at our job, and they told me she only works on Saturdays. Bromer even told me. So I stayed at the packing station waiting for her yesterday. She didn't show up.
Sean says he hasn't counted his pedals in like years. It's better not.
I've seen your closet of pedals. I know how you don't count it.
See, I'm missing everybody coming in. See, I see Thomas saying hi to David Ennis. I don't recall actually seeing David Ennis pop in here. Oh, there he is. See, if I scroll up where he actually says hi to me. God damn. It was too close to the Drew Barrymore comment, and so I guess I got thrown off.
Yeah, you're still messing
She's
around.
married with 5 kids.
Who is? Drew Barrymore?
No.
Oh.
No, not single, married with 5 kids. My brother-in-law locked that down.
Well, God bless him. 5 kids, that's a lot of work. Okay.
Sean says his closet's like so much more messy now. I can imagine.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my boy, Rick Portillo.
Is he on here?
Yep.
No, I just wanted to give him a shout out.
Oh, okay. Is he going to see this?
He may.
Oh, okay.
We've got Dana, New Jersey joining us. Michael LaPence, I think. He's single. Looking to mingle.
I don't think he's my type. That last name's too hard to say.
LaPence?
But
Or possibly LaPence.
Is it LaPansy? Because it looks like LaPansy. I mean, I know I'm 2 beers in, but pretty sure that says C at the
Put
end.
on your readers, boy.
Pretty sure it says SEE to end.
Eat your heart out. Exactly, Michael. Exactly. Awesome stuff. 54 watching.
So, yeah,
Chillaxing. Hanging. Doing a thing.
like I typically do on Ben's chats, I like to open the floor up to ridiculous questions. Some not so ridiculous, like.
So you can open up a question, then I have a question for Eddie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You asked a question for Eddie first.
All right. Are you happy the album's finished, Eddie?
Yeah.
Good.
You knew that was about as.
Yeah, because I'm guessing it got to a point where Aaron just said stop. Just It's done. You're not allowed any remixes, no radio edits, no Euro only release, no made for Japan.
I just kept going until I liked it.
He did keep going. I did remember saying to him one time, like, can I send this off to get mastered? And him being like, hold on, I got like one more thing to do, and then I'll update the Dropbox and you guys can check it out. And that happened 12 times. And then he was like, I think it's good. What do you think? And we're like, it's good. I sent it off already. And then literally, I'll never forget this. I sent it off, and then you sent me a text, and you're like, did you already send that off to mastering?
I heard something, and I don't remember, but I just heard it when I was mowing the lawn.
I'll never forget that. He said that. He
With
said,
my
did
beats.
Did you hear? Did you send that to me?
I was just gonna say, for the record, totally worth the wait. Like it was all so well done. So
I thought that was so funny though. Okay,
Eddie and dude who mastered her stuff.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Cauliflower Audio.
Yes,
fantastic mastering house. We had it bounce to 2-inch tape and then bounce back to digital. So if anybody records anything and is looking to get it mastered, I highly recommend Cauliflower.
Nice.
They are unbelievable.
Very nice. Very nice. And then hopefully at some point, I guess, when things hopefully get back to normal, you guys are going to do some shows to support the album, I assume.
Yeah, the thing that sucks the worst about, well, not the worst, I mean, I don't want to be overly dramatic. One of the things that sucks the most about the pandemic is we had plans to do Indianapolis, Louisville, and Nashville, and those all got shot in the DIAC. Just shot. Poor
Yep.
DIAC.
I was going to say, if you made it as far east as Detroit, I'd be there.
Yeah, and you're not far from
awesome.
Detroit, right?
5 hours.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, well, it's halfway. I figure, I can meet you halfway. If we get you over the border and do some shows in Ontario, then that's a whole new ball game.
Which would be awesome as well.
Hey, Keith H. All right, Lawrence has answered Tom's question, possibly. Fair enough.
Yeah, Lawrence is looking for the specific information on the inductors.
I wish I could show it. Mickey Stallmeyer's is like, is this a new emoji, King of Tone? No, that'd be the Keep On Trucking. Which I got to bring up the YouTube chat just to see it.
Oh, Laz said he just sent pictures of himself with long hair. This shit I got to see. Hold on. He said he sent it to the band's Instagram. Hold on. Oh, yeah, he totally did.
Nice.
Now let's see if this long hair looks like. Holy shit, he had long hair. I mean, he kind of had like the curtain up front, you know what I mean?
Hang on. Well, you got to have the bangs back in the day.
I was like, he totally did, though. Check this shit out.
All hanging out with a beautiful lady on the beach.
Hey, Laz, can you fit in that suit anymore? Answer, no.
Brian from Oregon just commented on something of yours.
Oh, did he?
Yep. Yeah, I saw the preview pop down on your phone. Pedal room is here. Awesome.
Oregon and Steve just liked a photo of ours. Look which one it is, Ben.
Nice.
Is that the one with me going nuts?
All of the ones are you going nuts. You're always
No,
going
it's
nuts.
pretty chill on the one.
You're pretty nuts. Oh, no, it's that one. The chill one.
Yeah, like
So, yes, I could see possibly a double or triple bill here. When we're able to gig again, I smell a CEO Albus bill.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Us, you, JJ, that'd be a hoot.
Hell yeah.
Your sister still got that bail money set aside?
Gonna need it.
Yeah.
Keith H. asks, hey, Ben, was that you talking about a pick collection? I'm slowly putting together a pick collection, but the man with the real pick collection just returned back, Fruitcake Tony. That's the man with the pick collection.
Fruitcake Tony's got stuff from Black Sabbath. I mean, yeah, that is the real pick collection.
He blew me away last week, Aaron.
Literally or figuratively?
Damn near literally. Damn near.
Woo!
One of my favorite guitar players of all time is quite the enigma, as you know.
Izzy
Mr.
Stradlin?
Izzy Stradlin.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
Izzy's your boy.
Okay. Fruitcake Tony possibly has tracked down an Izzy guitar pick previous to the Appetite for Destruction days.
No way, really? Who's he getting this shit? Not China, right?
I assume if he doesn't have it, Steve Rosen maybe.
Well, that makes sense. If Rosen has it, then Rosen has it.
Yeah. And he said that in the chat, and I just went, what? Like, I'm speechless. You know, it's just like that. It would be epic. Like, it's something I could put in a shrine. You know, I can bow to it every day.
Metalhead Hippie said sub 75. Oh, thanks, bro.
Nice.
Very
We had 69 before we started the show.
Yeah, and we had 52 a week ago, right? For YouTube followers?
Nice.
So I think we've gone from 52 to 75. That's very nice. Thank you very much. We're going to do our best to actually put content in general up, not just songs. So
Nice.
videos every week.
Patrick says I have to go back to the 80s to find photos of me with shorter hair. I've had long hair since 1990.
Your picture says you're telling the truth. Our Instagram's blown up.
Oh my God.
Hey, Randy Greer. Good to see you, man. You got 61 people in here.
Yeah, speaking of
Laughing his ass off, but there could be a pharmaceutical reason behind that.
hey, man, that could be said about all of us. If you have Instagram or Facebook, look us up, Albus Band. Yeah, that's us. Yeah.
Mayhem asks, are there any special challenges for a three-piece band other than more gear to load in? If
No,
you're bringing your own PA.
No, we don't bring our own PA, thank God. We have our own PA. I have a killer PA, so we could, but we thankfully don't have to anymore. Challenges to being in a three-piece? You don't have, like, if the guitar goes off and does a lead, you got to know when to still keep a rhythm, right? I mean, that's probably it.
I just think that like we're all on the same page so often, and just like know where we want to go, and appreciate and respect each other's, you know, styles and inspirations, and as such, I mean, it's just a great fit. So it's seamless, and when we get together, it's just it just seems so easy.
Yeah,
this is by far one of the greatest bands I've ever been in.
I think
that, if not the greatest.
I think it helps that, like, let's say there's a part that's going to be more or less widdly, whether it's guitar or bass. We don't even have to have the conversation where it's like, all right, you're going widdly, I'm going to hold down the fort type deal. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, every one of us has been in bands where it's like, hey, dude, that's a little fucking busy. How about you simmer down? Somebody's trying to sing here. You know what I mean? And we don't really have that issue, which I've always liked. It's you know, your bass playing is tasteful. Like you'll say to me, like, are you singing here? And I'll say, yeah, I'm going to sing here. And then you go, well, what are you singing? And then I show you what I'm singing. And then it's like, okay, well, now I'm going to do this then. Because nobody wants the vocals, and all of a sudden, like,
well, that thing, I noticed that too. Alex isn't afraid to move up the fretboard, bring it up an octave, essentially playing a baritone part, which is the ultimate go-between between the bass and the guitar, right? So you get that in between, and you know, Lemmy did it a lot, Les Claypool did a lot, Geddy Lee did a lot. So Alex is in good company, I'm just saying.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, we also aren't afraid to use like, we fuzz up that bass. We'll throw an octave on that bass.
Oh, he's got an impressive pedal board, I must say. Having played through it.
Yeah, that's specs.
Both of us use a Rainbow Machine from Earthquaker Devices, so I mean, it's
I use random effects in there too.
And then the newest fuzz pedal.
The Xander Circuitry.
Yeah.
That thing's
sounds
killer.
fucking awesome.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
I see here Fruitcake Tony says he's got several pre-Appetite Izzy picks. He's got a very complete collection. So I'm going to throw down the challenge to Fruitcake Tony in the chat here. Does he have a Gilby Clarke pick from his GNR days? That's what I'm curious. If you don't have a great bass player, you can't do a trio. Fact. That's right, Brian. Brian Landreth said it right there.
Rick Beato was talking about TikTok being the new place to post music to get the world.
That's for TikToks for kids. We're really white guys. We hang out on YouTube.
Does anyone actually think TikTok this situation's gonna end well? Because I
don't know, don't care. Like,
Yeah.
if you can't post a video without a filter on it, I don't watch.
TikTok is awesome.
You fuck. Of course.
It is.
I've never been on TikTok.
What is TikTok?
I don't know. Do you know?
Yeah, I'm on it every day. It's
Are you?
addictive as fuck. Yeah, I just follow people that like grill shit and show me iPhone hacks and make really funny videos.
Grill. You do love the grill, dude. I love watching your stories because it's always
Yeah.
like some tripped out version of a sausage
just
being
like-
grilled.
Yeah, just like a funny, just funny people. And then I mean, this people think it's just like dancing or something, but it's just really quick 1-minute videos. If you're like,
You are
actually on it.
responsible for several days in the last 2 weeks where I'm like, my dad's like, "Hey, are you hungry?" I'm like, "No, I'm not hungry." And then I'll like fuck around on my phone, and all of a sudden it'll pop up, and you're like cooking chicken or something. And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'll eat." I'm like, "Fucking Eddie."
I made some drumsticks today.
See, it's
Reminds me, I should be following Eddie on Instagram or something then, because
Could be.
I follow a lot of that stuff. And
Oh, he's
lately, a lot of van life. I'm watching a lot of van life stuff, non-music.
On Instagram and Snapchat.
yeah, you use Snapchat a lot.
Yeah, Snapchat's really easy to
That's
use.
when you make the funny ones where you like slow down our voices and shit. That's hilarious.
Eddie Pizza, I think it's
Eddie
on
Pizza.
Snapchat. Yeah. Follow me if you like food and music and Aaron talking.
Who doesn't?
Exactly, Sean.
My ex.
And and then there's the new Instagram Reels coming out this month too. So there's so many platforms.
Yeah, there's a lot of platforms.
Sean's been watching the Pizza Show on YouTube.
There's a pizza show on YouTube. Did you know that?
The one on Vice.
I have no idea. Hey,
Of
course
SPJ,
you do, Tony.
one on Vice.
It's the Vice one.
Are
It's
they
the one guy, he's from New York and he's got like a little bit of an accent.
That's from New
That's
York.
pretty much everyone in New York. You're not really nailing it down there.
Well, that's just part of the fucking show.
Oh.
So
Does that
Tony, I threw down the gauntlet to Tony. He picked it up and ran with it. He says, I have a GNR Gilby picks in several colors and have a rare Gilby / a snake pick when he played the first year with the band.
No.
Touche, Tony. You are the man.
So yes, SPJ, the nickname for this feller here is Dr. Pizza, and he already knew about that pizza show. So who's surprised with a name like Dr. Pizza?
I think if you go on like Reverb Nation, I have Dr. Pizza songs if you're interested.
Yes.
Those are pretty ridiculous. I love your
Bunch
lyrics.
of-
Ha, 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 ha,
bunch of
pizza.
punk songs I made up.
Well, you have the one about your cat, which is amazing.
There's a lot of cat ones.
That's just hysterical.
Ones about the dog eating bunnies and all that shit.
Oh my
Shit
God.
just got
You guys
morbid.
know how it is.
Yeah, you know. Woke up today, dog ate another bunny.
And this is why it's the Sunday night hang, folks, because we could talk about anything. Because like Gary's just mentioned, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want one of those. He's like, my wife just bought an air fryer a few weeks ago, and I'm obsessed. Yeah, I want an air fryer too.
We got one. We just got one.
Nice.
We're getting that
We cooked
excited.
we cooked fucking tofu in it, and it came out really fucking good.
Nice.
I think I bought my dad an air fryer like 5 years ago. I think he used it once.
And I think this is the first time in 2.5 years of doing this channel, someone's brought up tofu on the channel.
It's
Oh, killer tofu. E-I-E-O. No, Doug? Anyone?
Doug.
Okay.
Doug.
That was amazing.
Killer tofu.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
Anyways, yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice. Keith H has a drumstick from GNR. He thinks it's one of Steven Adler's. Very cool.
Laz needs to check out the pizza show. Have any of us seen The Floor is Lava? That sounds like a fucking
No.
game my kids play.
But I've heard things
Yes.
On Netflix,
it's on
I think?
Netflix. Yeah.
Then yes, I have checked it out. My kids.
Yes.
Dude, no joke. Saturday morning, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I can hear my kids like whispering to each other, and all of a sudden by like 7:30, Evan pokes his head in the ear, and goes, "Dad's up, we can make noise," and all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 and I look out in the hallway. They're throwing textbooks, and they're going, "Carpet's lava," and they're jumping on the textbooks like they're rocks, and I'm like, "Fucking shitting me! It's 7:30. I gotta be at work at 9." Like,
In a way, it'd be still pretty hard to be mad at that.
no, I wasn't mad. I literally just sat here befuddled.
Yeah.
Befuddled.
Befuddled.
Like,
Nice. Let's see. Les is getting the munchies, which is a side effect of watching this show. My niece here, he dined on eggs Benedict tonight, all plant-based, made with Seitan ham, and tofu will be the egg.
Amanda's kids play the Carpets Out Lava too, so she knows all about that shit. Oh, shout out to your sister, dude. She had a Mr. T doll in the bathtub the other night with her daughter. I pity the fool.
Oh, yeah.
And
Ask my sister, she'll tell you. The A-Team was the greatest show ever made.
what was even better, she told me it was hers. It wasn't even her kids. I was like, yes.
You know her guitar is named Hannibal, right?
No, I did not know that. That's pretty rad. Now if she'd just play it,
Yes. And it was a Mr. T rubber ducky.
even better. Just gotta make sure you wash that out so it doesn't get any mold in it. I learned that the hard way with those goddamn ducks you get from the claw game. Get them at Semino's. My kids got like 13 of them. Guess what? They all had mold inside of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to fucking throw those away.
Lucky Design says he prefers Magnum PI over the A-Team, and now I'm waiting for my sister to ban him from the chat.
The feel button. My guy. 18, baby.
Brian Landra saying if you deep fry your stuff in rice bran oil, it's healthy.
That sounds like
Brian knows a lot. He's been involved in the rice industry for a number of years.
It's kind of healthy.
that's like smart jackass.
That's right.
That's just how some things work.
My sister providing clarification here into the naming of her guitar.
What'd she say? Hannibal, because he's on the jazz. I got it. Yep. And yes, absolutely, ma'am.
Okay. How about Knight Rider? As long as Hoff isn't singing, I'm happy.
Yeah, the Hoff he was fearless, man. He let that chest hair fly. Never thought twice about it. I appreciate that.
That's because it was pre-manscaping.
This is true. There was no such thing as manscaping in the Hoff days.
There may have been.
Hasselhoff doesn't manscape. No.
We don't have Facebook to know.
Don't hassle the Hoff.
I did not hear about that. Fruitcake Tony says, have you heard about the story about a guy named Tommy Rockstar who tracked down each member of Guns N' Roses to get his arm autographed to tattoo over it? Great story. It's on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
I fail to believe that guy's real last name is Rockstar.
All right. So Keith H. is asking, tell us about your guest for those of us who live under a rock. Well, do I use the term power trio? Because it is powerful. It's ambient.
It is.
We need power to be.
It's ambient, doomy, melodic,
Ambient doom pop.
ambient,
Oh, yeah.
therapeutic, relaxation. Overtone.
Ambient doom pop. That was the funniest. I've never heard anyone use those three words together, ambient doom pop, but it probably sums us up the best of anything I've heard.
Yep. Easiest thing I can say, folks. The best analogy I could give for the band, and unfortunately only the Canadians watching will get it, is sorry, but they sound a lot like Rusty, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, you played me them. It was kind of shocking how similar.
Yeah, and I was like, except these guys came out 25 years ago.
Well, that brings me to the second thing that was said about us is it sounds like the 90s aged the last 20 years. And I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Time capsule. Yeah, it's not age because it would have progressed. It's like you guys went in a time capsule, and that was because Mary, you're like, are you digging it? I'm like, this reminds me a lot of indie shows back in the day. I'm feeling 21 again.
I knew Ben was my guy when he started playing Melvin's riffs on the live streams. I was like, oh, God, yes. I took Eddie to see the Melvins. That was probably a year ago, right?
Was it?
Year and a half, maybe?
2 years ago, maybe?
Could have been. That was incredible. That was when they were rocking the 2-bass setup with Pincus playing the.
Brian Landry says he just subbed to Albus Band. Got to run for a bit. So yes, to go in further, this is Albus Band. They are out of Cook County, Illinois.
Just south of Cook County, thank God.
Okay.
Will County.
Oh, all right. Well, I like it.
Represent
Joliet.
Joliet. Woo, Joliet 815.
What you know?
Yeah, see, I was thinking Joliet area. See, that's the thing, right? So, yes, trio, playing great music. These guys come from a variety of backgrounds, kind of melded together into this entity of awesomeness.
Oh, thanks.
Entity of awesomeness. Yes. I like that.
He said doo-doo and titty tonight.
Doo-doo and titty.
Well, I felt the vibe instantly. Like I've been in similar situations where everybody's coming from a different background into one project, and I felt it with you guys because I was like, no two of you are the same.
No,
everyone's through each individual, and you play as well as such. But it's like everybody brings something. It's like sort of like an open jam, but with competent musicians. It'll just work out, and it just happens.
Yeah, it has a format. Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys can be like, yeah, we don't sweat the details. Good, because good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's without a doubt one of the funnest things is like we'll be jamming on something and all of a sudden I'll look up and I'll be like, dude, we've been on this for 15 minutes and everyone's still happy. Like, how does that happen?
It looks like you're up to 78 subs.
Oh, God bless.
Laz says you guys are doubling the subs for Albus Band. This is awesome.
Oh,
well, that's one of the reasons for doing this is out promoting the album. Apparently Jimmy Kimmel's not returning Aaron's phone calls. So I had to step up. It's not network television, but I too can broadcast from my home.
Thank you so much, man.
Of course. I told you guys, when I hung out with you guys last year, I said, when this is complete, this project, you got to come on. And you guys are like, done. Alex let me use his bass so Aaron and I could jam. Eddie made my Nashville trip much more comfortable. It's all good. Brad Miller, sub number 80. Nice.
Favorite songs by the Rolling Stones?
Oh, Beast of Burden for sure.
Rolling Stones.
Good one.
I like the album Let It Bleed.
Also by the
I play it loud.
I don't even
regularly.
Nice.
I'd have said Wild Horses. I'd have said Wild Horses. Love Wild Horses.
No. Can't you hear me knocking?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yes. Number one for sure. You nailed it.
There is no other groove. Like that's it. Just.
Yeah, you got.
God, I love that guy.
How can you not?
It's awesome.
Sean's just lurking at the moment. He's distracted by pedals and amps. Could be his, could be mine.
I don't blame you for being distracted by pedals and or amps. SD Design Midnight Rambler is good.
Except that's the Allman Brothers.
Yeah, that's totally the Allman Brothers.
Good song, but Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
So we're stating the obvious and then the wrong songs. I love you, SD.
God love SD. SD was the one rocking, shouting out Stonehill in Pete Thorne's chat.
Music Therapy Laz loves Under My Thumb by the Stones, and Start Me Up is a classic.
Wait.
That's correct. It is a classic.
It's a different.
Now Alex
Winter by the Stones. See, I knew Janice was going to go for a nice album.
See, now I would say Rolling Stones Midnight Rambler live.
No, yeah. Yeah. No, that is right. We're thinking of
Touche, SD. Touche.
Midnight Rider. Midnight Rider is Allman Brothers. That's what it is, right?
Okay, it looks like Metalhead Hippie's got a head out. He says, good luck with new jams. Elvis, peace, people. Yes, and hopefully Metalhead Hippie, you'll have maybe you do a little promo for these guys and a little extra support.
That's incentive.
Little Red Rooster. Ooh, look out.
You're a little red rooster.
You young people are not hip.
No.
I was telling Aaron, I just ordered the Earthquaker devices Afterneath version 3.
Yep. It's really good, especially if you have an expression pedal, because then you can go through the drag feature with your foot, which is cool.
Ooh, some good choices. John says, Wild Horses Angie, Waiting on a Friend, and Give Me Shelter. I like Street Fighting Man as well, because, it's got a Zitar in it, so why not? Ooh. Fruitcake Tony just gave me shivers again. He says, I'll hunt for a Ronnie Wood pick. Ugh.
That sounded like a lot more than a shiver.
You know, if I have a Ronnie Wood pick, that's an excuse to buy a hardtail Strat to stick it in the strings of, right? Yeah.
Did you ever fix your Strat?
No. I just play it with a twisted neck.
Okay, well, you know.
I just get around, do a lot of jangle, J Massa style. You know how it is.
I do.
I did get my Reno Fin back, though.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. You had a helper.
The frets have not been leveled yet because Richie's been very busy outside of music stuff. So I brought it back because I've been missing some P90s. And I did shave the nut down a bit while I was restringing it anyways.
We all could use a good shave on our nuts. Back to manscaping. Anyone?
I like the deep cut Stone Songs Real Blues. That's right, Janice. And that's right, SD. Killa Killa from Stone Hill is an awesome song. Did you write that? Yes, I heard about that, Tony. I hope everyone in North Carolina is doing okay. They had an earthquake there today.
An earthquake in North Carolina?
5.0.
This is one fucked up year.
We all gonna die.
Yeah, what you said.
Oh, no, yeah, but it's been a lovely week there because they had the hurricane go through at the beginning of the week.
Yeah, I remember TK was out of power for like 6 days.
Yep, start the week with a hurricane, end with an earthquake.
I know he's
what next? Locust? I don't know.
I was like, I know he's not North Carolina. I think he's Jersey, but still.
Yeah, he's Jersey. That's right. I see a few people mentioning, yes, I had quite the good helper for at least the first part of the video. But then she had to take off. And she left her sticker here.
Oh, David Enos, number 81. Thank you so much, brother. Hope you like the jams. We do.
Laz has been tempted to get the Tom Morello Strat. I can say I've played it, and they play nice.
I don't know what's the price tag on that thing.
I don't remember, because I don't think it's U.S. made.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was like a $1,200 Mexican telly, and I was like, I don't know.
Strat.
Or Strat, yeah. But I was like, $1,200 Mexican Strat. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Price tag is. That will be the determining factor on
with
that.
the upgrades that it's going. Well, think about it. Look what they're charging for the Frankie, and it's coming out of Mexico.
Yeah.
And it has more working pickups.
I believe the kids on the street still use the term no bueno.
Morello is $1,200. Yes.
The kids don't know.
You see? 1,200. No. Yeah.
The kids aren't all right, man.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Okay. So Les says yes, it is a MIM. It's 1,200.
That's why he hasn't bought it.
Felt the earthquake in Tennessee. Dang.
Earthquake in Tennessee. I gotta call my brother. What the hell's going on?
Well, he's yeah. I was thinking he's not totally East Tennessee, but still.
Yeah, no, he's
over. No, we did not. Yes, rest in peace, Martin Birch. Thanks, John, for bringing that up. Passed away, classic producer of rock, metal albums. A lot of work under his belt, and great producer.
Was it just old age, or was there a disease?
I'm not sure, but I know, like, let's be honest. If you are involved in the music industry and make it to age 70, everything's natural causes at that point.
That's true.
You survived. That's right. Morello wanted it to be kept affordable. I agree. I didn't get to plug it in, Jay. He says Morello is his favorite, but I wouldn't play it. Those pickups suck too. Yeah, I didn't get to plug it in, but it was one of the few fenders I could pull down off the hanger. And
wrestling related. Kamala died?
Wow.
That sucks.
I knew he'd had health issues for a number of years.
Yeah, but when your name's the Ugandan Giant, you should be able to fight through those.
Yeah, but he was from like Iowa or something. He wasn't from Uganda.
Yeah, I know. Still hurts my heart.
Yes.
And here I haven't even
Ben Tom asks, would I play a young Willie Nelson in a movie? Well, I'd play a middle-aged Willie Nelson in a movie. Or a younger Willie Nelson. Yes, Power's a great song too, SD. Yes,
I
that's
love
what it was,
Jazzmasters.
John. I knew there was something about that.
So I love Jazzmasters, though. I do love me some Jazzmasters.
Laz is enjoying the lots of opinions, of course. Hit Metalworks is back. Welcome back. That's right, Fruitcake Donny. The last original surviving member of Molly Hatchet, Steve Holland, passed away last week as well. It's been crazy. And I guess that's what happens when it's the music that you really love that and become popular. And these guys are getting up there in age. Just going to see more and more every year, unfortunately.
Man, that's a real fucking downer. A lot of dead people.
Who else died?
Well, on that note, hey, we got Milt in the chat. Good to see you, sir.
Milt, you're synonymous with death. How are you, Prail?
Milt, who hails from the greater Windsor area. So if I came to see you boys in Detroit, I'd probably be crashing at his place after the show. Assuming I sleep after the show.
I was going to say, as long as I've known you, you don't sleep.
Yeah, I was going to say, with my luck, it'd be like you guys wrap up at, let's say, midnight. And I'd be like, you know what? I am feeling like $100 right now. I hate to bail, but I'm going to book her back home because I know I can still be up for 5 hours. And you'd be like, see a crazy wild man who drove 300 miles, saw us, and now is driving 300 miles back home.
That's like when I took you to Nashville. We drove down, stayed one night, drove back the next day. Harry was like, you guys are nuts. And I'm like, dude, I do this all the time. Wrecked him, nearly killed her. Oh my God, Chris Farley. I knew a guy. He backed.
I mean, hey, what's going on, everyone? Ben, looking delicious as always. Kisses to Boner Jams.
That is an awesome Boner Jams. That's his name.
Oh, and I can't wait. I'm looking for it. I'm getting a Boner Jams shirt in the mail.
What? This guy's got shirts.
Yeah. He said I should wear it out to the bars.
Does it say what's up?
Yeah, it says Boner Jams.
Should
I
say
think with the
what's
picture
up.
on it.
Should say what's up at Boner Jams. Laz, I know this has nothing to do with what I just got done saying. What's up at Boner Jams, and then the next thing I see is, damn, I'm getting hungry.
And then Laz says, I don't want to see what that shirt says. And
Oh.
strip clubs. Yes, that's right. And strip clubs. Got to wear it to strip clubs. I don't get. Is there any strip clubs around? Well, I don't think they're open right now, but
Can we talk about
do
what
you have any in this area?
nobody's mentioning? Strip clubs got to be ravaged by this goddamn disease. Nothing sexy about a plexiglass,
Plexiglass ass.
Yeah, like, hey, you want to see these?
Plexiglass ass.
No. That's what you hear.
Just pressed up against the glass.
Yeah. I mean, it might be hot for a second, but come on.
Guitar Man's like, play where in Detroit? Well, see, now, once we figure out the logistics, fortunately, we do have a contact in Detroit that we could talk to about finding a venue to hold them. Finding a venue wouldn't be that hard. We have a lot of friends in the Detroit area from this community.
You should see what Sammy's up to.
Well, that's what I was saying. I just call Sammy, right, and set you up something. Strippers and masks. Exactly. They're not wearing anything else, but they're wearing a mask.
I'll tell you what, that might improve things.
Hey, Michael Cross.
Brother's bachelor party, it was like, holy smokes.
Oh, you get rid of that lovely cigarette breath.
Oh, that's true. Although that one
Dear
girl,
Lord. Of course, in Florida.
didn't take anything off, and they kept giving her dollars. I was like, huh, see what you're doing here. Smart. I feel like she hid in the corner until everyone was inebriated, and then she came out and she's like, hey,
Steve in Detroit. That's right.
never took anything off.
So, yeah, Big G says they have a drive-through strip joint in Florida. Of course they do.
How do you have a drive?
Oh, yeah.
How do you do a drive? It's like a
I
titty
saw
pop
some-
out the window?
I
Like,
saw
how's
some-
that happen?
I saw something about that.
Those aren't the titties I ordered.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what happens? A titty pops out the window? Like, I don't understand.
You pull up to the drive-through, you put in the order of what you want to see, and they ask you if you'd like to large size it.
Oh, makes sense.
Supersize me.
It's a fucked up world we live in, man.
It's really awkward wearing a clear plastic Walmart poncho for lap dances.
I would think so. How awkward would it be the only time in history you get done with a lap dance and they give you sanitizer?
What do you think comes down those showers?
Yeah, exactly, right? They're dancing. Normally it's whipped cream. Instead it's sanitizer now.
Foam parties are back, right? Because it's all hypoallergenic. So
Oh, yeah. That's how we're going to beat this virus. Get naked with foam parties. I'm down.
Cool.
I'm down.
Foam?
Yeah, like
I don't believe
antibacterial foam.
Oh.
Michael Cross does, think car wash, boobs on the windshield.
it.
Yeah, like I said, Michael, initially I'd be like, oh yeah, boobies! And then I'd be like, can't touch the boobies. It's just like watching TV. Back 15 watching Skinamax. Terrible.
Yeah.
So we'll get this back on topic. Any new gear for you gentlemen?
Just a Sono for me, right?
Yeah, the last thing you got was the Sono. I mean, I've got my finger on the trigger on so much shit. I'm gonna buy a Boss DS8 and upgrade my switcher so I can finally wire up my big board.
Mm-hmm.
Which you and I have talked about. Xander Circuitry just released today. His brand new. He just came out with a full functioning modulation pedal. It's like his next platform, and it's unbelievable, especially from like a boutique builder.
Yep.
And I demoed that at Anaheim
Right.
and today he released that they're doing the delay version of it, and I know like I'm gonna pick that up, but that probably doesn't come out until September at the earliest. And then my buddy Wooly that runs Champion Lucky has a brick reverb and tremolo where you can synchronize the trem and the reverb, or you can have just the trem with the reverb going opposite. It's awesome. So that's all stuff that I'm looking at. And then I'm going to pick up a J Mascis Jazzmaster pretty quick here. And then I want to buy a couple of Harley Bentons because they look awesome and they're dirt cheap.
You say so.
I mean, I played Marsman's Telly. That thing was nice. Dude, for sub $200, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're not that here though.
Oh, well, you're in Canada. I can get them. The bass that I showed Alex that was killer was $108. Remember that? That matte black one with the tortoise guard? It was like, are you kidding me?
I'm still waiting another 5 years on those before I reserve opinion. I want to see if they hold up.
For $108, I don't give a fuck if it holds up.
Let's see here. What did I see? Apparently Tom went to a crazy foam party in Miami in 98. Okay, Tom.
Tubular.
I'm just wondering if RJ went with him too.
I'm just waiting for the knock on your door when they say, hey, Dad.
Oh. Debbie Downer from Sean.
The Harley Benton order. Toman said they're not shipping to the U.S. at the moment. Fuck. Of course they're not. Why would they? You know, because
Okay, see you, sis. Say goodnight to the girls for me. Love them.
Good night.
Love you too, sis. I just can't say, oh, yeah, I love your daughters, but screw you.
You could, but that would be very rude.
Yeah. Nice. All right. What do we got? Probably go here for another 10 minutes or so, folks. Get your questions in now. We still got 49 people watching.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone.
10? Can I 10?
Yeah.
Engage.
Nice.
Sure. I appreciate everyone tuning in, joining us, checking out the music, subscribing, following us, all that. Appreciate it. We are really proud of these songs. And like I said, we're going to do more stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff on the horizon, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Good.
There's a lot of people that, you know, they don't actually get to see what it's like being in a band and like still having to work a 9 to 5 and, you know, raise kids and do all that type of shit. So hopefully we can start to provide a little bit of an insight into that. I think that would be kind of a cool angle to take it from, you know, going to work for your 8 hours and then going to band practice for your 4 hours and
To rock.
In there.
yeah, exactly. So I think, you know, that's something that I'd like to document the process of more. I was just waiting until we actually had something out for people to hear. So look forward to that.
Let's see here. Sandra's saying thank you. More than welcome, Sandra. Mayhem asks, question for the band. Who are musical influences? How about each of you name off 3?
Not me first.
You want to go? You fucking.
He's just like Neil Peart, John Bonham.
I'd probably have to say, I mean, just in terms of bands.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to say this band from Japan called Boris, stoner rock band from Japan, and then a stoner rock band from Argentina called Los Nadas, and then probably like Cayuse / Queens of the Stone Age, honestly.
Nice.
Are you gonna go, or am I supposed to go?
Um,
You have to.
Slayer, Suicidal Tendencies, Dead Kennedys, Black Flag.
That was 4, but sure, okay.
Yeah, but he did it so quick in typical punk act, nature there. He could do 4 in the space of 3.
That was at 200 beats per minute, bro. Way to go. Nicely done. New click track. God, biggest influences. I mean, my favorite record of all time is Brand New's The Devil and God Are Raging Inside of Me. So, I mean, I would have to say that has some influence on me.
Definitely Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, Nirvana. I think even more than Nirvana, though, Foo Fighters. Like, I'm a huge Dave Grohl fanatic. Like, I love that guy, whether it's behind the kit or he's out front.
True. Where did all this drop D come from?
Everlong. And that, basically, if you were going to say, okay, say Brand New, Nirvana / Foo Fighters, and then Melvin / Dinosaur Jr. That would be like,
yeah,
I know it's fucking 5, which I just give you shit for 4, but,
Typical guitar player, soaking it up.
It's the truth.
So then Boner Jams, thank you, sir, for the donation. Albus, tell us a little bit about the band, types of guitars used, tunings, and goals for the band.
Drop D for me. Alex stays in standard. That's another thing that's kind of weird about us is we leave our bass in standard, but the guitar's in drop D all the time. Alex plays a bunch of different basses, a P bass, a jazz bass, a PV. I play, this is my number one, my baby. Oh, that's my baby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot you like that Chapman.
Oh, I love this thing. It's my number one. Then I play this. There's a D'Angelico. I have a Gibson Les Paul. You don't have to hand any more over. Jesus Christ, I don't hand any more over. You fuck, hold on.
He only has 2 hands.
Okay, now we have a 1977 Hondo 2, which is a lawsuit era guitar. And
What the fuck?
a Gibson Les Paul Studio, which my guy SPJ knows all about. So, yeah, lots of stuff. But this is my favorite guitar without a shadow of a fucking doubt. This is like everything I ever wanted on a guitar. I know Chapman's a polarizing guy, but this is literally everything I ever wanted on a guitar. P90s, brass saddles, tusk nut, locking tuners, roasted maple, glow-in-the-dark side dots, stainless steel frets.
We should do Spinal Tap. Big bottom woman.
Eddie, what kind of drums do you use?
What kind of what?
What kind of drums do you play?
I just have Tama Rockstars.
Yours is from like the 90s, isn't it?
No, they're just from, I don't know, the 2000s. I've always had them.
I was like, you've had them for a long time.
I'd like to get some cooler drums.
His drums are fucking wicked.
Yeah.
Well, Mayhem asked because he just picked up a set of drums.
Oh.
And thank you very much, Jay Steen.
You think you can get that on the rack?
Hey, Hobo Roadie's in here. Nice. Yeah, check out Sandra's channel. She's been doing stuff on Saturday nights, among other things. Eddie's favorite rudiment. A question asked like a teacher would.
Favorite rudiment.
I don't know.
He just plays the drums, Nick. We're not all nerds like you.
I just play. I'm not like a
Balls out.
cool drummer. I just play by ear.
You play cool shit.
Whatever I hear, I just play. And whatever Aaron plays, I make up something to it. So somebody's got to make something up for me to play whatever I have in my head.
Just go with the flow.
It's kind of like when Nick sits around with me at
Well,
GC, I'll play something. He'll be like, "Oh, you just played a blah 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 suspended blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Yeah, of course I did. I don't know what the fuck that is." Same thing with you on drums. It's like, yeah, you just did a paradiddle flam triplet.
No, just play da, 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 and then I'll just, whatever the fuck I just heard.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
More than welcome, Sandra. More than welcome. Tom says, my original #1 guitar I got as a teenager is an early 90s Black Les Paul Studio.
Killer guitars.
Does it have any finish left on it, Tom? He who sweats the acid. And not the good kind.
Oh.
Nick says guilty. Yes, you're definitely guilty.
Quite guilty. Quite guilty. Yes. Well, hey, there's Electro Omega jumping in here towards the end. Do you have anything to add, Alex?
Just thank you so much for having us. Seriously, this has been really cool.
Glad to do it. And I still got to send you all those photos I took during the rehearsal. I just remember that. Might tease a few of those out too.
I showed Alex that Japanese band, that song Alien.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Maximum the Hormone.
God,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
AKA, as I call them, the bipolar band.
Yeah,
They're amazing.
which I'm pretty sure I saw their guitar player at NAMM this year.
That frickin' song is unreal. It is like every genre you've ever heard, all somehow majestically linked together.
And done perfectly. Done well.
I mean, that's the thing is that, like, I mean, if I could add like a tiny bit about our band at the end, it's just like we all love such a diverse, spectrum of music. And
You gotta look out for more double bass.
it happened.
We came back from COVID and he found his old toy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hadn't seen a double bass on that kit in a minute.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I don't ever use it.
Like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Every album's gonna be fucking totally different.
Nice. Eddie, anything to add, my man?
No, I mean, just follow me on social media. Eddie Pizza.
And where can we find you on social media?
Eddie Pizza or Eddie Cantu. Just
There
type.
you go.
I think that's where I am.
Awesome. Aaron, my little brother.
Yeah, let's talk about this. So, I don't have much to add. Thank you for having us on. Thank you for everyone for participating in this, checking out the music, subbing, all that good stuff. Don't hesitate to, leave comments and engage, because as you can tell, Oz likes to talk. So, if you comment, side chat, direct message, whatever, there'll always be me on the other end hollering back. So as Jay Steen knows, and Marsman knows, and Laz knows, and JJ knows, and I'm always there to talk, man. So
yep. And I'll say anybody watching live or on replay, if you're based in the Midwest and you're into live music, maybe you do independent gigs yourself and you want to have Albus Band come and play, in your area, hit them up, work out a deal. These guys are always, like we were talking on here earlier, doing show trades and stuff. We'll come in, they'll play with you guys, you come up, play with them, stuff like that. We all work together.
You're looking at the guy that does all the booking for the Drunken Donut here in Joliet. So
perfect. There we are. Let's see. Next week I have coming up, apparently, hopefully, she'll remember the time. I love Nikki. Nikki Tedesco will be coming back next week. And 2 weeks from tonight, we have Mr. Jake Fawn joining us. Everyone should check out Jake. He's a session player. Look up Jake Fawn, Jakefaun. Does a bunch of instrumental stuff on here. Fast Country is one of the best chicken pickers I've ever seen. Currently, he's on hiatus. Soon to be going back out on the road when concerts start again, playing with Mr. David Lee Roth. So yes, we have one of David Lee Roth's guitar players coming on in 2 weeks.
Nice.
So yeah, everyone should check that out. Once again, I want to thank Eddie, Alex, Aaron for coming on for the
Thank
Sunday
you.
night hang. This has been a great hang. Much love and respect, guys. Hold the line here while we wrap things up. I want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. We had a few new names in here, so please subscribe if you enjoyed the show. All your returning folks are awesome. Thank you. Special shout out to everybody that donated tonight. That's awesome. That's really going to help pay some bills, believe me, and allow me to keep doing this because we got some upgrades coming in the next month or so. What else? I'm back tomorrow night with Connects with Guitars. I'm going to play guitar badly and hopefully not get demonetized again this week because I'm not playing any more Judas Priest. I'm not playing any more Judas Priest on this channel. Sorry. They pinch me every time. I guess they need the money more than I do.
Take off your
as always,
revolution.
Yeah, there we are. Shout out to my channel members, to my patrons. I put up a new video on Patreon today. It'll be up until the end of the week, and then it'll flip over to channel members only. If you want to check it out, that's when you can. And as always, hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Karma is real. I'm living the dream. These guys are living the dream. I hope you are too. Be well. Be safe. Be good to each other, folks.